with the very, very adorable RyAn CoNRaD. So, RyAn, what brings you to rew-who? I know that you are a very creative character.
Yeah, I do a little bit of, a little bit of everything. Dabble a little bit of everything. But my main reason for being here is I'm going to launch my magazine, Revolution Queer Style, now soon.
Awesome. Nice.
So I'm here to talk a little bit about that, I guess,
Cool. So what does it entail? Is it going to be a physical magazine, online magazine?
Yeah, no. It's going to be a physical print magazine.
Is that why you got the Vreeland in your name? Because
it kind of is a prestige for Diana.
Yeah, Diana Vreeland was the queen of the magazine.
Of course, the queen of,
Vogue
and Harper's before that, Harper's Bazaar. But I don't know. I mean, I'm more attracted to avant-garde, gypsy lifestyle. But I love Diana Vreeland. She had amazing.
Now I'm always told I'm a gypsy.
Yeah.
You look like you have the gypsy gene too.
Well, I have friends that work with Stevie Nicks, like I was telling you about Walter Keane. So
So you're an honorary gypsy.
I like everything, yeah.
Yeah,
I
mean, it is kind of like in your DNA or not, don't you think? Like, you can't try to be a gypsy. I can see the gypsy gene in you.
Yeah, I think...
Well,
you're born with it. Like, you don't choose to be a gypsy. Like, it chooses you.
Yeah, it chooses you. Yeah, like the sort of vagabond lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really...
My brother used to always told me I belonged in Les Mis.
Yeah.
So you're such a waif. And I never saw Les Mis still. But
well, you should go see it.
Did you love it?
I've actually never seen it.
I never saw it either.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
I love Les Mis. I've sung for auditions for Les Mis when I was in Florida for Jackie Gleason Theater.
Florida.
When I was little, so
I feel like I should have seen it.
Me too.
Maybe
we should go.
I
never saw it.
I've never been to Broadway.
You've never been to Broadway? Where are you from?
No. I grew up between, 6th Street and Avenue B.
Your whole life?
Not my whole life. I grew up between there and this little village in Ohio, Yellow Springs, represent.
Oh, what's it near?
Like Dayton. Like Dayton, between Dayton and Columbus, kind of.
Okay, so it's kind of far out in Ohio. Like, it's more
it's
than 8 hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's further than,
Cleveland.
where Oberlin is.
Yeah, and he knows I go to
Yeah.
My new drive.
Right,
Exactly.
but Antioch, the school there, is basically like a more radical mini Oberlin.
Oh.
So that's where I went to school, and my mom taught there. And
Oh, wow.
my dad worked for a hospital in Columbus, so it was central for us. But then...
Is it very American?
That town, no. That town is very
Columbus?
liberal.
I was thinking Columbus.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No, Columbus is something completely different, but Yellow Springs is like the liberal enclave. Like, it's a very beautiful place. It has a gorge, But anyway.
Right. So what made you start the magazine, and how are you able to do it?
Well, I'm trying to get a grant right now
Good
for printing costs, and I think that's gonna happen. And
So you're writing it?
I'm doing some of it, and then I interviewed Penny Arcade, and I interviewed Pembroke Fowler, and what the goal of the magazine is basically like to expand what people's perception of queer is, and like what queer art. I just want to change that definition back to like just something more meaning like subversive, just like outside of the mainstream, like sort of like...
So it's not gender or sexual?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it is to a degree, but not necessarily, like... It's very, like, open, like, which I want to bring to the art world and the, art scene is a greater, like, openness,
Right, it's just more like inclusion rather than exclusion.
Exactly, and like...
That's what I've always been about, eclectic, inclusion.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean...
Eclectic,
and it'll be a wide variety of artists, like, it'll be an interesting magazine, I'll have interviews and, like, photography and some painting, like, I had Geo Black Peter do some stuff for it.
Do you plan a release date? Like, do you have a vision of?
I have a tentative release date of October 15th.
Oh wow, that's very soon.
That is very soon.
Yeah.
So that may not happen.
Like in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
It creeps up very quickly.
It does. But I need to throw a couple parties first and
Good for you.
You know, sort of fundraise and just like get the name out.
So do you have a website yet for it? Or
no, the website.
Facebook?
I do have a Facebook, but it's actually just my artist page.
Okay. And
So
what kind of art do you do?
I do multi mixed media art that's like sort of installation based loosely and like.
Do you have any art showing somewhere right now?
Not right now, no.
Have you recently?
I have in the past, yeah, of
Where?
course. I've shown at the Hole. I've shown. I helped. I worked at Deitch back in the day. I interned under Jeffrey.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
You have paid some dues.
I have. I've definitely. I mean, I'm 27 now. I've definitely worked in the trenches long enough to
Good for you.
be able to do my own thing.
So, who are your role models and inspirations to get this going?
I mean, I loved Bob Burt's BB Gun magazine. I loved Lisa Crystal Carver's roller derby back in the 90s was amazing. That's a huge. I mean, that's not an influence. It's an influence in a publishing and a DIY sense more than a content sense.
Right. Yes, that works.
And then all the girl zines, of course, from the 90s, the whole Riot Girl thing,
Rocker Girl.
Yeah, the whole zine thing, and the slogan is, a Kathleen Hanna-ism, I guess.
Yeah.
Revolution queer style now. Theirs was Revolution Riot Girl style now.
Right. Yeah. So where do you see the world in acceptance to the queer world 3 years from now and then 5 years from now? Do you think it's moving in the proper direction?
It's everything's opening. I think things are opening up more.
I do too.
I think things are more mixed.
They are.
Would have been good to give him a reading when Miss Lowe was here.
Yeah.
All the good stuff she was talking about prosperity.
Yeah. I need one.
Leslie Lowe she's a reader extraordinaire.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I'll have to get her number on my way out. But yeah, I want to throw parties and I want them to be all inclusive where you just see all sorts of different people. It's not one group of people. And I want my magazine to appeal across the board and sort of be a launching pad for my own work,
Yeah.
My own art, of course. Everybody has an agenda, they're out to advertise themselves in the end. But I mean, I love curating in that way, and I love supporting people that I love.
Yeah, that sounds about what we do here. Exactly, it's a similar thread.
Yeah,
that's awesome. We always are totally supportive of.
I might be able to get you on a radio show to announce your things and just do a takeover the next week or so.
That would be awesome.
I would want you to do that too because it goes into Hollywood and you can tell all the different elite types about your
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Do you have any parties in the works?
I'm gonna do a really low key Brooklyn roof party in 2 weekends, which will be what day will that be?
Well,
I know it's not this weekend. It's
the
the
14th
next
is
week.
this weekend. The 22nd is next Friday. The 23rd is next Saturday.
Okay, yeah. So it's the 22nd and the 23rd.
No, the 23rd is Sunday.
Oh, okay.
22nd is Saturday.
21st and 22nd, the night of the there's going to be a Brooklyn roof party. It's
The 21st is our Brooklyn
queer.
edition. I know that. The 22nd I'm playing in Bushwick, and the 23rd is
Oh,
our
so you'll be in the
Pasta.
neighborhood.
Sorry?
You'll be in the neighborhood
Yeah.
during
The 21st.
the party's in Bushwick.
Oh, I'm playing in Bushwick the 22nd.
But it's still it's 2 nights.
Oh.
It's 2 separate nights. There's
You
gonna
know
be
where Goodbye Blue Monday is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I'll
course.
be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll drop in and see
Oh,
you.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one last thing. I would love to keep talking, but we gotta move. So, do you have a skeleton in your closet, my love? It is
Of
National
course,
Popcorn and Chocolate Milkshake Day.
What does that have to do with skeletons in your
If you
closet?
get a reward, you get to treat some of it after you share a skeleton.
A skeleton in my closet. One time I stole a gold ring from my grandma and wore it for years.
Wow.
And then lost it.
Oh.
And it was Bulgari.
Does she ever know?
She never knew me, of course.
That's
kind of, yeah.
That's a skeleton.
That's a skeleton.
Sorry,
That's
Grandma.
not stuff you say on,
that's a good one, RyAn.
on
So,
podcast.
website, how do people find you?
RyAn CoNRaD Vreeland on Facebook. That's the best way to find me right now. In about 3 weeks, there'll be a website, revolutionqueerstylenow.com.
Nice.
And then, yeah.
Good. We want to see a lot of you. Good. You're on the up and up.
You should start seeing me everywhere pretty soon.
Cool. We love it. Yay. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course.
Yay.
Thanks
We'll be
for
back.
having me.
We'll be back with more action
Excellent.
on RyAn Who. Yes.
Informative and fun.